Hello, good morning. It's the 1st of June 2021. And that means a lot to me personally. It's been a full year since I woke up on the 1st of June 2020. Well done. And I wrote down a list of things. And the list of things that I wrote down were things that I wanted to do, wanted to change, things that I've been thinking my whole entire life, my conscious life that I can remember. And just a general personal wishes for myself. I want to be healthier. Excuse the geese. To be healthier, to manage money better, to focus more on relationships, participate as a member of the family more. These sorts of things. I think we all have them. We're all extremely critical of ourselves, and I think most of us, if you're anything like me, which if you are, welcome to the club, you are not entirely honest to yourself, and that's where sitting down, just writing things out, and being brutally honest about your own shortcomings that you know that you can do something about, and attend to them. So 1 year later, what have I done? Well, I gave up drinking for 100 days. Well, much more than 100 days, but I planned on 100 days. I do drink a bit now, although I still have a beer full of non-alcohol, a fridge full of non-alcohol beer. And I do drink some of those non-alcohol spirits, which you might laugh at, but they're actually not bad. And I still have, a glass of wine or beer every now and again in the pub, right? But I'm not coming home every single day drinking 3, 4, 5 beers. Or more. So I gave up smoking, something that I've been doing since I was 9 years old. Shameful, but true. I stopped a number of times, but just, didn't have the willpower. The coronavirus period certainly helped, not hanging out with people, going to the pubs, being offered cigarettes and stuff. Then I also put into effect an idea. You have thoughts, you have ideas, you think, oh, that's a great idea, but you don't actually make it do anything. You don't do anything with your ideas, you think them. Especially when you're drunk, right? Or maybe if you're high or something, you're all full of good ideas and you're enthusiastically talking to people about them, but you never do anything. So I started a charity called Bare Necessities. Link down below or above or left or right. I don't know how this works. Bare Necessities, we donate pants and socks to the homeless. We raise money through kind people like yourselves. Although, to be fair, probably just under 50% comes from the trustees, which we need to work on. But the principle is really simple. The least donated items, pants and socks, are in the most need for people that can't access them otherwise. And when I was a child, I used to go with mum and dad and put clothes in the clothes bank, and I'd wonder and ask the question a few times, what about pants and socks? And then, you can't donate those. That's not the thing. So a year ago I started thinking about it, made a few calls in the month of June, and by the end of June I had donated my first pairs, and now I think we're on 5,700 pairs since last June, and then July you guys got involved and started donating money, and we could buy loads more. So anyway, the reason I'm waffling is it took one morning of writing down all the things that I hadn't done or wanted to do, that I hadn't thought about, but thought, actually I'm going to add those to the list. And I've gone through it and I've done them all. Every single one of them. So I was saying to my good partner yesterday, I said, darling, when I wake up tomorrow morning, what am I going to do? Because I'd like to write something down. And the thing that I said I wanted to do was to get comfortable with making videos. So I apologise that this is probably a waffly, drony one, but I'm doing this just to break the ice, start making videos. I've got a lot more to talk about, but I'm going to spare you any time because you just listened to me waffle for a good 5 minutes. Anyway, I'm so glad to be here with you. I hope you feel remotely inspired by a crap person like me who just wants to sit around, eat, drink, smoke, do absolutely nothing, get as much for as little effort as possible, for all the wrong reasons. So now I want to get as much for as little effort as possible for all the right reasons. Yeah, I hope you too can write your own list and do something this year.